Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is one half of the legendary hashtag Team Fat. Here to, in the meantime, take over the stream for Sean while he's away for about half an hour. But, give me a minute. It's a little hot in here. It's getting hot in here. All right, y'all, we're on it now. So today's match card is going to be a wild one, ladies and gentlemen. We got Johnny Devito versus Jimbo, and Jimbo has been on a heck of a roll. I'm excited to see how he does against this John Cena knockoff. Second match tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got Vass versus Levi.
I'm getting my car. Can you get in there?
Nope. We got Bass versus Levi, and I hear this is supposed to be a wild match here in the future.
I'm getting Larry's toy. I'm getting Larry's toy. I'll get the horse.
Second match of the night, ladies and gents, is the legendary Christian Thompson.
That's the third match, bud.
Third match of the night, my bad.
What kind of ice cream do you want?
We'll take some. Surprise me.
Okay.
Against the ever disappointing Cassidy Windham. I look forward to seeing Christian wipe the floor with this guy. Next up, we have Sean and Angelo. Gosh, so many Angelos in the world. It ain't right. Talent development, y'all. Talent development. And that, and that. So we're going to start the show. All right. I am so excited for this moment right here. All right.
Things are about to get good. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I ran him out. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Johnny Devito on his way to the ring.
WWE could change the entire landscape here.
And this guy growing up, he would always tell people, he wants to be just like John Cena when he grows up. Wants to be a wrestler in the WWE just like John Cena, and here he is, y'all, okay, in your typical John Cena fashion, okay? He looks like John Cena, he's dressed like John Cena, he uses all 5 of the same moves like John Cena. What else could you possibly hope for out of as big of a John Cena fanatic as this guy is? All I can say is, even though he looks like John Cena, the rest of us can still see him because he's not John Cena. And here he is, y'all, Jimbo, the legendary Jimbo, ready to come and take the world by storm like he has done the entire time here since coming to the WWE. We are ready for this. I will say one thing, Jimbo is jacked like nobody's freaking business. I've been saying for a long time, what's going on, Cass? I've been saying for weeks, old Jimbo needs to take a steroid test, but apparently the the powers that be do not agree with me. So, how are you, Cass? How have you been? It's been a while since we talked. Yeah, Sean's at the store, so I'm gonna start things off in typical hashtag Team Fat fashion. It's gonna be a hell of a show. And one of Jimbo's many idols is The Rock, as you can see by the signature eyebrow thing. I wish I could do my eyebrows like that, but instead my eyebrows just look like caterpillars that someone's ran over with a car twice. We can't all be pretty. If we could be, the world would be a much better place. And here we go with our new referee, Kenneth Miller II. And a body slam by old Johnny Devito, starting this match off the right way. Oh, what a kick and a stomp. And he's got him on the camel clutch, an early submission hold. And Jimbo breaks out of it, and Jimbo misses the punch. And here's Johnny Devito with a fall away face buster. Now he's just attacking the head. Gonna knock out whatever brain cells are left in old Jimbo's head. Johnny Devito going up top. Johnny Devito with a leg drop, he misses. Oh, really? Alicia's got a new house, huh? Well, that's nice. I'm happy for her. And oh my gosh, it is a Texas cloverleaf. Don't ask me why it's called the Texas cloverleaf. I don't make up the moves. I just recite them as they show up in the game, or the show, or whatever, in my script. Hurricanrana! Good God, I've never seen such a big man do that. Awesome, a homeowner. I know the feeling. Still on the fence whether that was the biggest mistake of my life or not. I'm kidding. It was a good choice. It was a really good choice. And here's Johnny Devito, just stomping a mud hole into this poor man. How often does Jimbo get dominated like this? There's the rope break. It wasn't even there. And Jimbo is finally, after spending the entirety of the match, never mind. He's going to continue to get his ass beat. You have a new pet? I'm kind of scared. What's the new pet? And here comes Johnny Devito with the "You Can't See Me" 5-knuckle shuffle. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. And there it is. Here's the pin count. Here's the 1. Here's the 2. And Jimbo will not be finished now. Reversal. All right, Jimbo with the reversal and a German suplex. 1. Jimbo likes to do these in 3s. There's 2. And there's 3, ladies and gents. And he may be trying to, oh my gosh, it's the crossface. He's going for the crossface, but his feet are by the ropes, ladies and gents. That involves me picking up my phone. And okay, there it is. Oh, God. I don't like your new pet, Cass. I don't. But maybe it's just because I haven't had the chance to hold it yet. I wouldn't say doll. Oh, 450 elbow drop. I wouldn't say it's a doll, but Kind of a rip-off name. Okay, Nagini, I see it. I'm not being rude. I'm being a total sweetheart like always. In my most sarcastic voice ever. Ooh. Half Nelson suplex, y'all. Okay, and suddenly Jimbo is taking full control. Now, I had a snake. No, my dad had snakes when I was growing up. And there goes Jimbo outside. My dad had snakes when I was growing up. And they got out of the tank. They got out of their enclosure. And so we couldn't find them. So I'm asleep one night. And I wake up to the snake slithering up my body. I'm like, no. This isn't supposed to freaking happen like this. And so I won't say I've hated snakes since, but I haven't had a snake since. And here it is. And a reversal. Jimbo gets away from the elbow drop, an eye rake, and a belly to belly. Yeah, I think my dad had cats. I think my dad had cats whenever he had the snake. But he also got the cat when it was just a kitten, so I guess in typical dog-cat, family-friendly like fashion, I don't freaking know. And here it is! The Jimbo Slam! I don't know what it's called, but we're going to call it the Jimbo Slam. Oh my God, no. It's going to be a double count out. That was a very long 10 count. Now I figure, if you raise cats and dogs together, they're going to grow up and get along. It does kind of look like a fancy rope. It's just a fancy rope with a heartbeat. I figure snakes and cats are almost the exact same thing. That made me very depressed. Anyways, we are on to the next match, ladies and gentlemen. Vass versus Levi. And all I can say is forget about Levi. Okay, the main attraction in this whole thing is obviously Ray. I mean, Ray has been saving Levi's life in every single match for as long as I can freaking remember. And this Vass guy, is Vass undefeated? I don't think Vass is undefeated. I think Vass lost last time I think on last week's show or something. So man, ladies and gentlemen, this Vass guy is just a total savage. And I look forward to seeing where this guy goes in the company. No freaking lie. And he's already shown just how dominant he can be against the biggest, baddest man on this entire show, J.J. Smith. So I am excited to see where this goes.
I didn't put your ball in here.
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, it's funny, Maddox.
The WWE Universe on their feet. And his opponent, accompanied by Ray, the Viking Princess, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 223 pounds, the original gangster.
I love how this person approaches their matches with dignity and honest respect for their opponents.
Oh, too bad this isn't a friendliness competition. It's a fight, and I don't think that attitude is going to do him any favors in there. Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to use that anger against his opposition. of a superstar with a big chip on his shoulder.
He has certainly felt overlooked recently.
Well, he has a chance to change that perception in this matchup.
But he'll be facing off against someone who is trying to shut down all the naysayers. Someone ready to claim a spot at the top of our business.
Attacking the body. Left by the turnbuckles. He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Brutal stomp to the body. And just getting started. Look at this brutality.
This is how you torture your opponent.
Oh my God, this is hard to watch.
Final cut. Perfectly executed.
Okay, guys, we are back after that small interruption. So now Vass starting off with a modified suplex of some sorts.
And now a series of stomps and kicks. He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Answering back.
And here comes Levi.
He got whipped in
And Vass into the corner.
targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Yeah, you take away Vass's arms, you're taking away the strength.
Setting it up.
And a clothesline. And there's Levi with a reversal of his own, and here we are, a moonsaw. And that was a weird connection, but it worked, so we're going to go with it. And curb stomp! Levi hit with the curb stomp! And he's busted open, y'all. He is busted wide open.
Pull the hair.
Ooh.
Turning it into a mat slam.
And this match has turned around in a big way, and it's going to be another mat slam. And Levi with a moonsault of his own, but it completely misses. Now Sambo suplex, or whatever it is. Oh. And Vass goes for a spear, but he does not connect with it. And a super kick. And here we go. There's the 1. There's the 2. And a kick out from Vass, y'all. Kick out from Vass. And, ooh, what a slap. Levi is taking no prisoners. He's going to do a snake eyes.
He's taking some good hits. Stand. No thanks. Side kick finds the mark. Oh, it's going to be interesting.
Ooh.
Kick to the midsection. Oh, look at this. No, Ataxia.
And here it is.
Well-placed kick.
Come on, Levi's got to pull something out of the hat here. He's just got to pull something out of the hat. Ooh.
His eyes are fixated.
Bass is lining him up. Bass is lining him up. He's going for it. The Uranagi. There's the 1. The 2. Oh my gosh.
Are we sure that wasn't 3?
Levi kicked out.
That was the best.
Levi kicked out.
To produce an end result. Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like his end is near. Flying.
Oh. And Levi moves out of the way, y'all. What's Levi got planned? What's Levi got coming up? And he's going to stomp. And he's going to stomp. And a kick to the face. The disrespect from Levi. Okay. This is common from Levi. He's always showing some sort of disrespectful gesture to his opponent. Never fails. Oh, God. Knees to the back.
Can't quite get him there. Back to the roots.
Placing that into the corner. And what we're seeing here.
Oh, man. He's getting welled on. Vass is welling on the guy. He's stomping a mud hole in the guy. And here it is. There's the 1. There's the 2. And a kick out. Man, Vass was stomping so hard on that guy. Man might have collapsed his chest in.
This is not going to be good. We know
Oh, gosh. I'm not wearing my makeup today, Richard. I didn't put my makeup on today. I'm sorry. And here comes Levi. It's going to be Leviathan's Rising. 1, 2, and a kick out. Vass with the kick out.
get the shoulder up. You would think he'd be out of it after taking that maneuver. That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
After what we've seen so far, you cannot question the lengths these superstars are willing to go.
The limits of physical exhaustion.
This is the second match. Oh, man. What a complete shot. There's the 3. Oh, no, it's not the 3. No, it's the second match. First match was a draw. It was a double count out. And a spear. And here comes Vass. No, reversal. Kitchen sink. He hits him with the kitchen sink. The knee to the midsection. Yeah, first match was a draw, got a double count out, and then there's the second match. And it's been a decent one so far. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Oh, man. As you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, this match is brought to you by Juice. So, go to your friendly neighborhood supermarket and get your juice today. What do you mean accusations against you, Richard? And now Vass is busted wide open, y'all. This is a bloodbath at the moment. And here we go. It's the stop! I never said anything about my pre-workout. My pre-workout is completely drug-free. And Levi does not get the 3 count. I think maybe Sean's trying to set you up, Richard. I think that's what might be happening here. It was all Sean. It was Sean that said that. It wasn't me. It wasn't Jesse. It was Sean. And here we are. It's the hammer lock. Now it's the wrist lock. Man, those knees to the back though. That'll rearrange the spine. Oh gosh! Vass's face is being rearranged as we speak. Oh my gosh!
Nasty stop to finish it off. This is an incessant attack being
I don't know, it seems like Bass is having a bad couple of weeks. And here we go. Gosh! The Leviathan shot. And the super kick! I know, man, after all your loyalty to Sean, and he just stabs you in the back. And Levi with the victory after the super kick. Bass has been having a bad last couple of weeks, I will say that.
Here is your winner, the original gangsta.
The original gangsta, Levi, Leviathan. See, when I grow up, I want to be just like Levi. This guy is a champion of champions. He's the future of this company, I will say that. All right, y'all. We're going to the next match. He's at the store right now. So while he's at the store, I'm gonna call the shots. At least I'm gonna try to call the shots. On the upside, it's a Christian match. So he'll be this match will still be going on when he gets back. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to accept. I'm sitting here like, why is it not loading? Why is the match not loading? Cedric Alexander's entrance. And here he is, y'all. The invisible, the indestructible, the incorruptible Christian Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. This man barely ever loses. Longest reigning cruiserweight champion for as long as we've been doing this, honestly, it seems like. He's not going anywhere. And if he does, it's straight to the top. Straight to the tippy top, championship top. And on his way to the ring. Cassidy Windham, who really does need to retire now that I'm mentioning him. He's been in this company for far too long. Far too long.
And his opponent from the Red Light District, weighing in at 180 pounds, adorable.
You know, Cassidy Windham probably wouldn't be so freaking bad if he just cut that hair and changed his outfit. If he cut his hair and changed his outfit, I might actually like him. Instead, I despise the guy. I despise the guy with a never-ending passion. Every match that he's in, I just hope he gets slaughtered. And 9 times out of 10, he does.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing. He is an exciting competitor to watch.
I mean, how hyped this guy is when he's got a losing record worse than everybody else in the company is just sickening to me. Completely and utterly sickening to me. Okay, in fact, look right now. Okay, you got fans leaving the arena because this guy is in the ring. This isn't right. Yes, it is the complete 80s rocker hair, and I hate it. And here comes Cassidy Windham with some chops. And a springboard leg drop from Christian that completely missed. And there's the scoop slam, the sit-out scoop slam. Come on, Kenneth. Okay, this is the one time you decide to call a rope break. And oh my gosh, it is a surfboard. He's bending his body like a surfboard, or I don't know. And here we go. We're starting to throw fists. And here we are. It's the Fisherman Neck Breaker. And Cassidy Windham's going up. And Cassidy Windham with the crossbody, ladies and gents. And he misses the Windham elbow. And Christian with the backbreaker. And now, man, good old Cassidy Windham's face is finally being rearranged. In fact, I've been trying to tell the people at the top for years, okay, that Christian Thompson should in fact be in line for a world championship match. Do they listen? Do they listen to me?
You ain't been saying shit.
No, they do not. I'm actually kind of.
I looked in the parts to make sure it wasn't in the car.
Yeah. No, I put it in my pocket when I came in. And that's okay, Christian. If you're on here, if you're going to be on here at some point, or you're going to watch this at some point, trust me when I say, I'm lobbying for you, man. I am lobbying for you. And Windham is currently taking it to Christian. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally joined by Sean.
Hi. I had to get groceries.
Yes, he did.
So.
But I'm back. We're here. Cassidy's beating up on Christian. This is what we like to see around here.
No, it's definitely not what we like to see around here. Yeah, look who.
Hi, Richard. Oh, I can join. I'm gonna join your party. Just give me 1 second, buddy. Richard, I believe you and Josh have a match against each other tonight.
Really, they do?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was on there. Was it not on there?
I just kind of rolled everything.
We'll look at it again.
Got sick of commentating that part.
I never commentate that part unless it's like the end of the match or the end of the show.
So I went ahead and went through the freaking cycle. Oh, with the Christian cutter! The Christian cutter!
Johnny had a quick match.
Yeah, it was a cutter.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I was so disappointed.
You demand your pre-workout tested immediately?
That's why you spiking people's pre-workout.
Why would I be spiking people's pre-workout?
Oh man, that's the rumor going around now.
You and Jesse have something against me. As the man who never goes for the title anymore, y'all have something against me. Maybe I should go take the belt off Yuri, and then Jesse has to take it from me. Maybe.
You know, Jesse's gonna be so angry.
Maybe I should just vacate the belt and put it on me. Seeing how y'all think I have this kind of power and stuff.
Vacate the belt and have an elimination chamber tournament. Vacate the belt and elimination chamber tournament. And everybody that wins moves on to another round of elimination chamber. Until it gets to the final six.
We don't have that many people.
We work on it. I don't know how we're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it. And a silver kick from Windham.
You're supposed to be making the Joshua-likes.
Joshua-likes are dead. They're dead memory. I tried. They died.
1, 2.
Two and Christian with a kick out.
What match is this? Number 3?
Yep.
How'd the second match go?
That was
Levi and Vass.
Levi won.
Well, Levi beat Vass, huh?
I beat Vass. I was impressed. I was extremely impressed. Day in, week in and week out, Levi continues to impress me. I've also been loving for Levi. I think he should get a title match too.
Okay.
I think he should get a world title match also.
A world title match for Levi.
Yeah. I do believe Levi needs a world title match.
All right. 1, 2, and...
And a kick out.
I thought it was going to be it.
And Christian's not happy about that 2 count. I personally thought it was a 3 count.
I thought it was a 3 count as well. Oh, misses that knee. Ooh.
Yeah, but Christian should get a title match. Levi should get a title match. Everybody should get a title match.
So what you're telling me is...
We're handing out title matches.
So what you're telling me is, at the Royal Rumble, vacate the title. Whoever wins the Rumble becomes champion.
Exactly. You see, we're handing out title matches like Oprah hands out cars. You get a title match, you get a title match, everybody gets a title match.
The only unfortunate thing is if Whoever wins has to probably face Jesse at WrestleMania.
He basically has his
Because he still has his claws.
that he's
And Cassidy wins.
What do you mean Cassidy wins?
Cassidy just pinned the Cruiserweight champion. Could we be seeing a changing of the guard? Christian never loses until now. That was Christian's first loss in a very long time.
Christian, if you knock this guy senseless, I don't blame you. Knock him senseless. That's not what's freaking me! You know what? This isn't a title match anymore.
That's a 5-star match, though.
Yeah, I know.
All right, be right back. I'm going to join the parties. You can hear lovely Richards. What I missed, I got hit with 4 ads back to back.
We are now Sean versus
Cassidy Windham, the rock star, beat Christian.
I fucking hate that guy.
Excuse me. Oh, it's Richard.
Hello. Yeah, I ain't worried about the match. What happened to my pre-workout here?
So,
I don't know what happened to your pre-workout. Everybody saying that I'm going around spiking pre-workouts, but I don't spike pre-workouts. I just lose matches gracefully.
That's
you've
what Josh said.
been winning your matches the last 3 weeks. What
No,
do you mean?
I haven't.
I just want mine tested before my match with Josh.
It ain't in here.
Coming out first is Sean.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 268 pounds, the King, Sean Parker. The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good.
It'll be like the return of Xena.
Every time. Look at this entrance. I am a boss. I am a king.
Exactly. So, Sean, Sean, I've been lobbying for Sean.
I don't spike pre-workouts.
I've been lobbying for Sean for months to get a world title match, but he just doesn't want a world title match.
Sean, while you were gone, he was blaming you for the pre-workout.
I've been lobbying for everybody.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Pickles?
No, I didn't get those.
Why?
Because,
I asked you 3 times, even on the phone. You said, uh-huh. Okay, then you're getting them after you're done streaming.
Women, Sean.
she only wants the pickles for her White Castles.
What the hell's a White Castle?
The little burger sliders.
Don't they come with pickles?
They're supposed to.
Why don't they?
I don't know.
They didn't show that White Castle is a lie. White Castle is a total lie. I moved that we sue White Castle for false advertisement because there's pickles on that burger on the freaking box, but there's not pickles on the burger.
At
when
the
you pull it out of the
restaurant,
box.
when you buy
So
their
I'm
frozen
really
shit, they
yelling
don't
about
have
that.
pickles.
Oh,
Okay.
Richard just clarified things. If you buy the frozen stuff, they don't have pickles.
So
Richard
that maybe
would know
we
that.
need to get a fucking license or get to walk and get
Why?
a
Well, I guess I don't buy frozen stuff. Or I do.
Yeah,
It's
we
not
get
my
it,
burger.
Josh. You're in shape. Fuck you. This is why you lose your matches.
I'm gonna go buy a pizza.
Richard said, yeah, we get it, Josh. You're in shape. Fuck you. This is why you lose your matches in WWE.
Not just WWE. WWE soon! And here we go. Sean and Angelo and Sean sucks right here.
Oh yeah, I told you, I'm the master. I am the king of enhancement talent.
Oh, no,
that's why they call me the king, because I'm the king of the jobbers.
You are on a 3-match winning streak.
Ooh.
What a cutter by Sean.
Out of nowhere. So Richard, if Josh takes your title belt from you, what wrestler are we gonna take form of next?
Seems like every time Richard loses the belt.
We haven't done Kane yet. And he
Josh ain't
said,
taking my title.
Richard
He's
said
tried
you
twice.
ain't. Richard said you ain't taking the title. It ain't gonna happen. Sean's getting his ass kicked.
I'll tell you what, if he happens,
Oh, God.
take my title.
Yeah, we're taking the belt.
Josh just grabbed the controller and said, "We're taking a belt." But what happened? What'd you say, Richard?
If Josh just happens to take my title, okay? Not forget, he's tried twice already and failed.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a failure. That was me.
And here comes Angelo with
That was too
a
much.
Neck breaker.
neck breaker. Now this guy
Since
is
you know
best,
Sean.
I usually think he sucks.
My yard or your backyard? I'll let him
He's
choose.
going it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what a hurricanrana,
But we will be taking
This
the
is
stream
impressive.
live.
Okay.
And one corkscrew! The corkscrew!
What does he have to say about that?
I'm about to tell him. Richard said, if you take the belt from him, his backyard or my backyard, we're taking the stream live. You versus him.
Why not my backyard?
Well, you can do Josh's backyard too.
Okay.
He says, if you take the belt from him.
Neutral site. So,
I'm the neutral site.
yeah, no, neutral site.
Yeah,
Neutral site seems fair. There's no cheating.
correct.
There's nobody, rigging the fill of play.
Or
Favor.
spiking the pre-workout.
Well, that might happen anyway.
Oh, Josh, you're going to spike pre-workout?
Well, I might spike mine.
Might spike yours.
Sure.
I don't know, Sean. You look like a winner to me.
I don't know. My chest isn't feeling too happy right now.
That's because you got chopped 6 times. And there's that wrist lock. And that knee. I've seen that move a lot tonight. I'm about to start keeping a count.
Right? I should fucking, ooh, nice Superman punch. If I ever update my capture card, because I'm going to give Richard my old one, I'm going to have a counter every time that the number one move that's used in the game. If everybody, all the wrestlers have the same move, we're just going to have a counter for it. How many times we see that move on the show?
All the wrestlers have the same move.
Oh, fuck, he reversed it. I thought I was going to hit him with it. No!
And here it is, Angelo, with the Jamaican sun. I don't know, that's the best I can come up with.
He's from New York.
Ah, he is, really?
I don't even care if I lose. 1, 2.
The kick out.
He said, the Jamaica sun.
Yeah. The son of Brooklyn, I don't know. Is he from Brooklyn? And moonsault.
New York.
Sean's ribs might be broken.
I'm going to be injured by the time this match is over with.
You'll be back next week, don't worry about it.
Probably.
Okay, Sean.
Oh, he's trying to get me to tap. This man is trying to just end me.
And the camel clutch. Camel clutch.
Yeah, I got out of that.
And the cutter! The cutter! It's over!
That's how you do it, Josh. That's how you do a cutter, Josh. This is also how you do a wrist lock, Josh.
I'm supposed to sit here quietly. I'm going to sit here quietly.
Richard,
I'm going to twiddle my thumbs.
you should get Temtem, bud.
He's welling all over his face.
I know a way to bypass it all, bud. Have your brother put his account on your PlayStation.
What is that?
Tried all that last time with Golden Ring, it didn't work.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We'll be sure to check it.
Oh, Angelo's busted. When did that happen?
Oh,
Check my face again.
well, don't check in here because we already know.
Oh.
But we'll check again.
Got the drop kick.
I'm cold on, don't go in here.
No, out, bud.
I got cold.
Okay, cool. I'm happy you do, but out.
Hey, what did I talk to you about earlier about respecting your parents? What have I said? So why are we back to showing disrespect again? Go. No.
I said no.
And be sure to shut the door too.
Uh-oh. Things aren't looking too good for Sean right now. Things definitely not looking too good for Sean right now. Oh, what's this?
And here it is, the
Oh, what a DDT. Uh-oh. He's going for that Hurricanrana again.
And there.
Oh!
And Sean might be finished.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't normally root
One,
for Sean, but I mean,
two.
he might be finished. And a kick out.
You,
It's a kick out.
You do root against me. What?
I never root against you. I'm your number one fan.
When'd you stop sucking Jesse's dick and start sucking mine?
Oh, and the knees.
Whoa!
The knees. Well, technically, I'm Elias' #1 fan because he smiled at me the other night.
Elias did smile at my boy Josh.
man.
Did smile at my boy Josh. That was great.
Happiest moment of my life.
1,
Happiest
2.
moment of my life.
So we were at Raw, right?
Yeah.
Elias made his debut. His re-debut. And so he was in ringside while Riddle and Rollins were having the main event match. And, he's walking back and forth trying to get us to hype up for Riddle and all that stuff. And Josh is like, Elias! Elias! And Elias looks at him and just points at him. And Josh is like, ah!
Yo, I even got Riddle to point at the camera.
Yeah, you did get Riddle to point at the camera.
Even pointed at the camera. Oh my God.
That little kid was hyped, though.
Yeah, that kid.
This little kid had a Matt Riddle t-shirt on. He was on the front row, and Riddle came and dabbed him. I was like, hey, Dr. Teeth to Angelo. This might be it.
And Sean is Sean with the pinfall.
1,
There's
dos,
2. There's
trois.
No. I don't even remember this ref's name anymore. I know it's a new one. I know we got a new one.
Oh, we don't have Carl or Kyle anymore?
We don't even have Ken anymore.
Whoa, when was Ken a thing?
Last time we streamed, last week.
Mister!
Ken!
Ken, though, huh? So who's this one?
I don't know. We just kind of started hiring people off the street. Just asking their names.
Okay.
No drug tests, no background checks. just hiring people off the street. Because we can't have a rep to save our lives. There's the 2, and there's the 3, and Sean with his 4th victory in a row. Oh my goodness.
I mean, maybe Sean should go for the title belt again.
King of the Jobbers, you're doing a really bad job at developing this talent.
Maybe I should go for the
Talk to
belt.
you like this.
Exactly. See, I've been...
Hey, Mr. Commissioner, should I go for the belt?
Go for the belt. Matter of fact,
Sean versus Yuri at the next pay-per-view for the world title.
you know what, Sean?
Now,
Even better.
let me
Join
see.
PBC.
Join PB&C.
PBC.
Oh, you're bringing the facts. So it'll be PB&C 3?
And speaking of Yuri,
Coming up next is our world heavyweight champion, Yuri.
against Matt Cass. I hate this guy, Sean.
Which one?
Matt Cass.
Why?
Cass's alter ego.
No, it's not. Cass claims it as Cass's alter ego. And it's just somebody who watched the stream one day and was like, hey, download my character. I said, yeah, sure, no problem.
Who is that guy?
He's somebody who watched the stream. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been back since, so.
Oh, man. Poor guy. Poor guy.
Coming out first is the world heavyweight champion, the head of the WWE's table. The one that gives Josh the pre-workouts to drug. Yuri.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, that wasn't me. It
Shit.
wasn't him.
Say, Sean, join PBC. Tag team.
Wasn't me. It wasn't him. It wasn't you.
And their careers.
It wasn't me. It wasn't
You know what's
him.
crazy about Yuri? Is that when I made Yuri was supposed to be like just one of those extras that I didn't expect to do any good.
And here he comes.
And then he pins Jesse.
I love the title ever since.
He destroys Jesse and pins him.
Jesse's pre-workout was spiked.
Did you
It
spike
was
it,
an unfair
Josh?
match. Completely unfair. But the champion had to go through that, lost his championship because of it. So that's a faux championship. This is a faux championship reign. When we look back on the record books later on in history, nobody's going to look at it and be like, Yuri was the longest reigning champion in history. They're going to be like, that entire championship reign was a dud. Because it started off.
Nope. You tell him to shut up. I carry that record book around like a Bible.
Richard carries the record book around like a Bible. So that won't happen. Speaking of record books, though, 2K23, I either have to get XL up, or Richard, you're going to have it up, or somebody, whoever's watching the stream with me, just needs to keep a record of things. Because I say a lot of shit, and then I usually forget by that next week. Because like, it was supposed to be Jesse versus Tevin tonight, Frost. And I definitely have Jesse and Aaron. So
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for Jesse to show Aaron how it's done.
They started a little rivalry. Aaron beat him last week.
fluke win.
It was a fluke win?
It was a fluke win.
Every time Jesse loses, she says the fluke win.
It was a fluke win.
Okay. You know what I find funny is that Izzy beat Vass last week, and now he's on a hiatus again.
No.
Izzy only shows up when he wants to decimate somebody, and then he leaves.
Izzy.
So how good was the Levi Vass match?
I liked it. It was a good match. Back and forth. Well, bloody.
Levi is going to be on his high horse when he watches it after he gets done with the gym.
That's gonna come in.
All right.
It's gonna be wild. It was a good match. Match of the night right now.
Oh, that one was match of the night?
So far.
Okay.
So far. Yeah, but Izzy only comes into the company whenever he feels like it. And he comes in, and when he puts on a match, he puts all of his blood, all of his sweat, and all of his tears into that match.
Yeah? What are you doing? I love you. Go.
Michael hurt me.
Okay, go.
So just think of it, Sean. A ring full of blood. Izzy needed time off. Go on. Go on.
And the world champion off to a fresh start.
Come and get me. I'm gonna get me.
And we're going to go mute.
By week, and he wants to prove that the hype is legitimate.
Foot just stomping down. Sky high. Diving clothesline. Able to get the advantage here. He knows how to avoid contact.
And Matt Cass. No, it's Yuri. Yuri with a neck breaker, y'all. And now Matt Cass coming in with a reversal of his own. And there's the knee to the face. Yuri's pretty face is going to be completely rearranged by the end of this one. Matt Cass going up top. Matt Cass with the double axe handle.
I got you cookie dough cobblestone ice cream.
That sounds so good. That sounds, this match is brought to you by, Lay's Baked. So good.
It's still fatty as fuck, but it won't kill you as fast as normal ones do.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. The stream would get cut off.
Hey, look at that movie we all love to see. Oh, misses the moonsault. Poor guy. Never saw it coming.
And the knees, the freaking kicks to the head. Yuri is in some trouble right now. Taking the beating of a lifetime.
The world champion is actually in pretty. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I guess Josh didn't spike anybody's pre-workout today. Oh, get him into the Boston Crab.
And there it is. You're right by the ropes, Matt.
You're right there, Matt.
You gotta reach out. You gotta reach out.
Nope, he gets him off. He gets him off. Anyway.
Yeah, he got me off, I will say that.
Oh, what a...
One,
two, and Yuri kicks out.
And what a champion.
Ian, welcome!
There's the superstar.
Yo, our boy Ian was on a Titantron, bro.
Ian might have been on the Titantron. We were in every photo on the website.
We were in every video. I mean, technically he was too. He was sitting behind us.
Yeah, he was. And, oh,
damn.
Move like Keith Stone, baby. Oh. And Yuri.
Uh-oh. Out of the ring? Nope.
And there's
into the
snake eyes. And
oh!
And Matt Cass is taking to the champ at the moment. And
I don't-
Yuri Now for some offense.
Yuri, it's been a while since Yuri's been beat up like this.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Yuri trying to take the match back over.
Going up top. And an elbow. And the pin.
There it is.
One, two, and Matt kicks out.
He's going back up top.
To the middle this time.
Up middle.
Oh, a double axe handle.
I'll take that. I will allow it. And here we are. It's the
Neck breaker.
I'm expecting a finisher any day now, but
I think it's about to happen, actually.
Yuri wants to slack off.
Actually, I think he has a corner finisher. Oh, what a suplex.
Well, we're getting closer to the corner.
Here it is.
Yeah.
He's winding up. This is the fist that knocked out Jesse.
Oh! And I don't know if that knocked out Matt Cass.
One.
Find out.
Two, I think it did. And Yuri
The
wins.
rising sun, the rising sun.
With the rising sun. Hi, Adam.
What an amazing champion we have, Sean. What a champion we have.
Why are you sucking his dick now?
He ain't real.
He's not real.
Like, he'll be gay if it's not real.
I'm tell Jesse you rooting for the champion.
I'm not gay. I just have gay tendencies.
I think Jesse's next. Oh, nope. We got Brandon versus Mitchell Saturn.
He's Asian. I'm never going to get over it.
What?
He's Asian.
Oh, Brandon, yeah. Oh, I appreciate you doing that, by the way, Adam. Yeah.
And this has the makings of a match of a lifetime.
Coming out first, we have Mr. Mitchell Saturn.
Mr. Saturn's been making a name for himself lately.
He's undefeated too, I think, actually. Actually, I think he lost last week.
He did?
I think so. Either way.
All I know is, Sean, these matches.
I leave.
Say what?
To go to work. And everybody.
What'd you say, Richard?
So you need to hurry up and give the people what they came to see, Sean.
You're right. I'm sorry. Brandon's about to make his way out right now.
Me whooping Josh's ass. For
This guy's laser focused after his loss last week.
It's not for the belt, though. It's just a match.
Yeah, but it's a stepping stone. Stepping stone to something much greater.
Yeah, Richard says the people are only here to see him beat your ass for the third time.
You know, I've been lobbying for Mitchell Saturn to get 10 months. I mean, first loss last week. I think he deserves it. And here he is, Brandon. I'd be rooting for him, but he just looks, yeah, he just doesn't look like
I
Brandon.
need to turn this off. I came in here this morning, and the kids were like, "Dad, why is it cold in your room?" I'm like, I don't have any central air heating in this room. But Dad, it's cold. I was like, I got that.
Message received, buddy.
I woke up this morning, it was 59 degrees in my house. It was amazing.
I bet it was you.
And I was sleeping like a baby. I woke up, went to the step, went right back to sleep.
All right, what I just missed?
Adam's voice can't be heard on your stream, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna text you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh god.
I'll tell you what they said after the stream is done.
Kind of scared to find out what it was.
Should be.
And the snake eyes. Brandon's coming in swinging. Coming in making a difference. Maybe I should start lobbying for him. Into the corner. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Snake Eyes back at you. Oh god damn! What a power bomb!
And Callie broke the door. It's nice.
I did not break the door.
I'm lost.
Do you want your cookie stuff?
Oh, my cookie dough.
I don't know if you wanted it now.
I am so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Brandon is beating Mitchell's ass right now. Brandon's literally just tossing this man around like a goddamn rag doll. And the Shining Wizard.
Oh, God. And yet, this man has no body damage.
He really doesn't.
There's the two.
I wonder if Mitchell.
What's his overall?
It's like 91, 95 or something like that. It's pretty.
You're over here rubbing the taquito grease on the counter, rubbing and then taking the taquito, rubbing it back in that grease you formed, and then eating it and saying yum. That's you.
Who?
You.
How is that me?
Because you're nasty like that.
Look, I am fat, okay? I understand that, but I'm not that fat.
You're not fat.
I'm not
You
talking
just
about.
gained weight
I'm not talking about that kind of fat. I'm talking about eating food.
Oh, your dick fat? Yeah, it is.
Oh, that sounds.
I wouldn't call it fat. I'd call it girthy.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry,
Maddox
Richard.
has been looking for your wallet. Y'all's talk must have went very well. And I don't know.
Sorry, Richard. It's not my
We will continue.
Yeah, you're right.
After we will find it. How did it just? I don't understand.
Oh.
He never touches wallet.
He always touches Josh's stuff. It's always Josh's stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
It's literally the only reason.
now he found out today I'm in business.
Wait till Rebby gets older and starts touching all of Jesse's stuff and hiding it.
I'm not Mr. Nice Guy right now.
I thought she was trying to talk to us again, but the door was closed. I was like, oh, okay. Josh is quiet, y'all. I guess the ice cream has him creaming himself. I'm sorry.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Uh-oh, Mitchell's going for that finisher. The Samoan driver. One,
He calls it the Ring
two.
of Saturn.
I'm sorry. The Rings of Saturn.
Or the Saturn suplex, I don't know. 5 minutes, man.
I'm sorry, Richard. I didn't hear you.
Thank you, Sean. This is well needed.
What'd you say, Richard?
He said he was eating his ice cream, creaming himself. He's like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna lick you clean and I shall name you Jesse.
Richard said, you talking to your ice cream. I'm gonna lick you clean and call you Jesse. And Mitchell kicks out.
Well, I mean, I am gonna lick it clean.
Oh
but
my God.
I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna name it yet. I got clean name.
Oh, what a slam. 1,
There's
2.
And Brandon is still alive.
Oh, what a fisherman suplex. The Rings of Saturn.
There it is. It's ball game. No, it's not ball game.
Rope break, bitch.
At least, I don't know this guy's name.
Mitchell?
No, it's a ref.
Oh. Richard, what's the new ref's name? No.
Cletus.
Cletus?
Cletus.
Okay, it's Cletus.
Sounds like a Disney character.
Sounds like a what?
Disney character.
Sounds like a hillbilly that can't make good calls.
Sounds like a hillbilly that can't make it. Oh, you mean Jeremy?
That's white trash.
That's what I tried.
Oh yeah, name him Jeremy.
Name him Jeremy. Yeah, he's Jeremy.
Jeremy it is. And shot block.
Somehow got the ref job to a
Brandon's
WWE
playing some
match,
really
but always
smart
talks
offense
about
today.
Guys, NASCAR is so
Taking up the legs of
exciting.
Mitchell
They
Saturn.
turn left, and they turn left. They turn left again, guys. What do we do? Turn left.
Oh,
Wow, you fumbled the bag there. There you go, Brandon.
no spinning elbow.
There you go.
There's the
One,
There's
two. Mitchell's like, this is the match that doesn't end.
It's taken a really long time. I mean, more
Shining Wizard.
That might be it.
I don't hear what
I was
John
about to say,
said.
it's going to take more than that to take out Mitchell Saturn.
I think he doesn't really realize what he was talking about anymore either. He's now onto the match again. No. What?
Poor Josh.
And Brandon wins.
Poor
what,
Josh.
John?
He sucked Jesse off one
Oh, I
time.
agree, that's
Life
one time,
from
man.
life.
All it takes is just once.
Couldn't help it.
I'm going to exit this match right here, just in case the game decides to freeze on me. And then we'll get back into it. See who we got left coming up. We have 3 more matches left. Aaron versus Jesse, Richard versus Josh, and Terry Sapin versus Aiden.
I have a problem with the schedule, Sean.
Why?
Oh, do you
Champion's not
now?
in the main event.
Huh?
Champion's not in the main event.
I can do a 2-on-1 handicap match with you and Richard versus Josh.
I'm talking about me.
Huh?
I'm talking about me.
Adam wants to do a 2-on-1 handicap match, him and Richard versus you.
What did I do?
I don't know. You're Josh.
What do we do?
You spy people's pre-workouts.
It's already been proven that I haven't done that.
That was been proven that
It's
you
already
haven't.
been proven.
I am the most honest competitor in this whole company.
What?
That's how Josh did it.
Now, if me and Richard go into a
Spiked the
2-on-1
pre-workout.
handicap match, I'm clearly at a disadvantage. Now, how
No,
honest
he
is
blew
that?
Jesse so that no one would notice.
The modern day Brothers of Destruction.
Who?
Richard and Adam.
Oh, so now you're sucking off Richard and Adam now.
No. No, it doesn't happen.
Calling them the modern day Brothers of Destruction, huh?
Have you not seen them?
They are big men. You are right. You are right. They're really big men.
That's
It's an unfair fight. Now, in other words, let's talk about this sheet. Let's talk about this sheet.
What about him?
He doesn't even belong here anymore. I've been lobbying to get this guy fired for years.
Because you're still mad that he pinned you to become the Cruiserweight Champion.
Said I was mad.
You've been lobbying to get him fired for years. Yeah, eat your cobblestone, dick.
First of all, Josh, what do you think this is, the U.S. government? You don't get to
he
lobby
cheated.
for shit.
I think he spiked my pre-workout.
You think, we weren't even talking about pre-workouts back then.
Spiked my pre-workout.
Oh, God.
have a headset on.
And Aaron is looking laser focused for someone that's not going to have a career for very long.
Okay, but what if he beats Jesse again?
Not going to happen.
You sure?
Yep.
Aaron's not going anywhere.
Commissioner says Aaron's not going anywhere.
We need a new commissioner.
You can try.
It was an awesome show, Ian. It was an awesome show.
Yeah, so like during the commercial, they did this thing where like you know how like the NBA are like kiss cams and things like that.
Uh-huh.
Well, they did that, and they had the Degeneration X music going on. And they're like, let's see your best chop. And so they're going around, everybody's doing the whole crotch chops and shit. And we're just looking at the Titantron, and we see Ian up there just hitting them. Just,
And we just go on.
and we're all like, oh shit, it's Ian! And I think he heard us, because we were loud enough, and so he stops and he's looking down at us.
He was a decent ways away from us. Like, he wasn't far, but...
No, yeah, like, you could turn around, you could see him. And all the photos that he made, you can see us three in them. Like, so that's how close he was to us.
This is what a real champion looks like, Sean.
What?
This is what a real champion looks like.
But he's not a champion.
He never lost the title, Sean. We've been over this every week for the last, 18, 19, 20 weeks.
Sean, ask.
Man, here we go. Aaron.
Josh, how many tattoos do you have, and how many of them are of Jesse?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
I will give you guys a fun fact about one of his tattoos, even though he denies it. So Jesse has a phoenix on his arm, right? Nice, colorful phoenix. About, 2-3 months later, Josh gets a phoenix on the opposite arm. But it's not in color, it's in black and gray.
So I guess I need to go get rid of my Phoenix.
You have a phoenix too, bud?
Phoenix and a dragon.
I've only seen the one on your arm. So.
And Jesse has taken firm control of this match, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's right. Stomp on that hand. Break Aaron's hand.
Deja tried to convince Brandon to join her and I in getting a tattoo. We were gonna get Ed and Eddie. She was gonna get Eddie. I was gonna be Ed, and Brandon was gonna be Double D. But Brandon was like, "It's a cool concept, but I just don't want a tattoo." So Deja and I are getting, I think either something along the lines, or something would have to do with Bart and Lisa from The Simpsons.
Jesse, this is the moonsault.
I need someone to get the other 2 starters.
Hey, look at that.
What starters?
Pure arrogance from Aaron.
Which one are you getting?
I'm getting Squirtle.
Okay. I'll take Pikachu.
Not one of the original 3.
You're right, because they're the original 4.
No.
I should know Agumon. Yeah, something to my leg.
You get Digimon on your leg? Josh? Cool.
Yeah, do the Agumon evolutions. Start from baby all the way to freaking War Greymon.
That's a lot of evolutions. Because it's not just War Greymon that Agumon can evolve into. There's Tyrannomon. There's...
Or just the basics.
There's the basics. Looks like Aaron has Jesse on tightrope right now. Stinger splash.
Oh, Jesse's just putting on a show for these fans. Just like a good entertainer will.
Uh-oh, Scorpion Deathlock. Is this it for Jesse?
It's all for the fans.
Is he going to make him tap?
It's all for the fans.
Is Jesse going to tap? Oh! Jesse almost tapped, by the way.
Oh, no. He didn't tap. He didn't almost tap. Put myself in the fans. You know, Jesse really cares about his fans. Just the other day, he was at the Children's Hospital visiting the cancer patients.
No, continue. He was at the Children's Hospital visiting the cancer patients. Continue. What else?
Yeah. He was taking pictures of the kids, gave him his autograph. It was exciting to see, man. It was exciting to see. I almost cried.
You almost cried?
Yeah, I almost cried.
Well, you're gonna cry when he loses tonight.
There was a little the little kid was stage 4 terminal. You know how that goes. Man, he told me he's gonna be okay. He's gonna win the world title for him at WrestleMania, and it's all gonna be okay.
Adam wants to know. Adam wants to know if you flavor Jesse's dick with your tears. Back to the match at hand.
Oh God, what a segment!
Sister Abigail.
There it is. It's over. There's
1, 2, and Aaron kicks out.
Go, Maddox.
Uh-oh. There's that double underhook. Ugh.
And it never fails. He hits that every match, and it never fails.
Never fails.
The opponent out. And snap suplex.
Nice suplex. 1. Ooh, easy kick out from Jesse. Oh.
Why you want to hug me?
Nice DDT.
I want to knock out the rest of your lives.
Uh-oh. He's either going for the pin or another Scorpion Deathlock. If he gets that Deathlock in, it's gonna be over for Jesse.
No, he promised those cancer kids.
Ooh, nice clothesline.
There it is. Look at that. Springboard clothesline from Jesse.
He promised the kids what?
He was going to win this match. And he misses.
What are you doing?
This one's over. Tap out coming. I can't believe this. He's going to break the hold. Incredible.
Cool Ranch Doritos. 1, 2. Jesse's still in it. Aaron's not too happy about it.
Heart of a champion.
Uh-oh.
And reversal. Jesse! Here it is. The flashpoint. Flashpoint.
Sister Abigail! 1, 2, and... Aaron's still in this.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
Oh my God.
Flashpoint.
How rigged is it? Oh, here comes the stomp. Oh no.
Upon further investigation.
Oh!
Oh God. Oh God.
It's not
What a
rigged.
knee.
Sorry, Josh.
And Jesse's putting impressive set of moves together right here.
Richard said by looking at the tapes it is not rigged. 1, 2, and Jesse wins.
You know, that beat down at the end right there wouldn't have happened. He would have just stayed down after the Sister Abigail.
Oh, what's about to happen here?
Look at that. What a...
All right. Should Aaron shake hands, walk away, or hit him with a cheap shot? Richard?
Shake hands. He's going to do all the allies he can against Josh.
I think you should shake his hand. Be a good sport.
Adam?
Yeah, hit him with a cheap shot. I don't care what Josh says. Cheap shot.
You're the tiebreaker. You got to make it a tie, Sean.
Well, Adam also said hit him. So
You didn't ask the chat. You didn't ask.
ain't nobody in the chat. I mean, they are, but they're not talking.
That's assault.
That's assault. What?
That's assault.
What?
He just assaulted him.
Jesse just got laid out.
He just assaulted him.
Look at Jesse sleep.
He just.
Oh wait, he waking up.
Night.
And so I'm allowed to have that guy fired now.
Oh my god. Coming up next, what may be the match of the night? Rick Hard versus Josh.
I'm excited to be able to have this program with Richard.
Why does Josh look like
Because we've been putting
super
on some great
Filipino?
matches, I will say that.
Richard asked why you look super Filipino.
Because I am Filipino.
Oh, see, I didn't know that either. I just
Not that Filipino.
I thought he was black.
That's like construction worker Filipino.
Oh, the orange and red is out. We know who's coming out first. The Intercontinental Champion, Richard. Now, what'd you say about this match? Said you're honored to be having this match?
Yeah. Completely.
It's a straight honor to beat Josh's ass for the third time in a row.
But who better to put on a show for these fans than with Richard? We'll say that. These guys deserve the utmost best. They're going to take Richard's championship from him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Richard doesn't care about these fans. He doesn't care about any of them. Now, I heard him backstage the other
Listen
day
here, Josh.
talking down on all
Well,
of
you
them.
were
Now,
out
obviously, you're not going to see the
spiking
video footage of that.
Jesse's
but you make sure
pre-workout.
that
I was
the
out
leader-
doing charity
Look,
work. Okay?
Richard said,
How dare
hold on. You can tell him.
Speak, Josh. What do you got to say about that, Josh? What are you doing, Josh?
So, Josh, well, you were out spiking Jesse's pre-workout.
Is Richard doing a
I was out
promo
doing
in your
charity
ear
work.
right now?
That works for you. It lets you start and stop when you want and take time off for days on end. Because this job isn't a job at all. It's a great one.
You gotta get me, man.
No.
He's putting stuff on his phone.
I don't know. Is Jeopardy music copyrighted? I don't remember.
What?
Jeopardy music. I was just gonna play that music in my silence.
In the silence, that means he has the fear. He knows he's
Coming out
gonna
next, one half of Team Revolution, one half of the Tag Team Champions. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is why I am confident in tonight's match. Because I have the Revolution by my side, in my heart, Sean. In my heart.
Also in your ass.
The revolution has failed, Josh. Let it go.
The Revolution is alive and well, you guys.
Well, the reason it would be alive and well is because Jesse's carrying it, not thanks to you.
I'm one of the two members with a title.
You are what we call in the gaming
Yeah, you talking
industry
shit about
an
Jesse now?
NPC.
Ouch. Man, that hurt my heart, man. That kind of hurt my heart. Why you gotta be so mean to me like that? I'm gonna go cry now. Where's my razor blade?
Oh my god. Where's my ring? All right. The match everybody's been looking forward to.
Red shirt. Versus. I gotta move the chips for blocking my view. Here we go, and Josh comes in swinging.
Damn.
Man, look at that. What an uppercut. And it's oh, God, no.
400 pounds of pure man meat just landed on top of
He's
Josh.
trying to break Josh's leg. He's trying to break his leg.
That's a good thing, though, right? You want to be retired,
What do you go
remember?
for?
You want to retire, remember?
I wanted to retire with all my limbs intact.
Oh, what a splash!
I didn't ask for this match. I got forced on me.
No, you didn't. What?
Because I retired 3 weeks ago.
Oh my God.
Here we are. We're still here. And it's the sleeper. Richard with the sleeper. And it's the freaking backbreaker. And it's gonna be a freaking sling away. This is painful to watch.
Another splash from Richard. Hey, just you better hope what happened to Terry last week doesn't happen to you. Terry got the finisher done to him 3 times in a row before the match finally ended.
I have faith.
I still have to make that match a highlight for you, Richard, so you can fucking watch it. It was so good.
I have childlike faith that will not happen to me. And here comes...
From the looks of it, Richard's just beating your ass right now, bud.
Oh, God.
Okay, maybe Josh can come back. Okay, maybe he can get some stuff going.
And here it is, the DDT!
Is that what he needs to... Oh, Richard just basically...
Yeah, Richard just basically no-sold.
Yeah, he did. He said, what's a DDT? I don't know. My head itches.
And there's the moonsault. And it's the miss and the clothesline.
What a scene. And the clothesline. Richard stepping on Josh. Yo, Richard you just love jumping on Josh. And you do it again. Just fucking jumping on this man.
And there's the table.
What strength to lift that man over Josh's head.
And there's the DDT. No, the neck breaker.
It's one of them, goddammit.
I don't know which, but it's gonna be one of them. And here it is. It's the Hell's Gate. It's the Hell's Gate.
Come on, Richard. You can get out of this. No, Richard's not gonna tap. He's in. I mean, you know how. That's like what happened between me and Jesse. I was beating Jesse's ass the entire match, and then all of a sudden I get tapped out.
And oh God.
Another spine buster.
God, that'll put you in a wheelchair.
Oh, super kick to the knee. Look at the athleticism from Richard. Oh my God.
No.
1, 2, and Josh kicks out.
Oh, God.
And his body has a seizure. Uh-oh, we're going for that 400-pound splash.
Oh God. And it's the reversal. Josh with his knees up. And now he's going after the arm. Oh, God.
How did that even connect? Almost felt bad watching my last match against that Jimbo fella. Yeah, Ian, you fucking decimated Jimbo. It was
Poor Jimbo.
definitely a one-sided match. Oh,
there's a splash again.
Richard's just playing leapfrog.
Where's the fate?
Josh's hands.
There we are.
Josh already has 2 finishers. What the fuck?
That means Richard's in trouble. Here we are. It's the full Nelson face crusher.
The fact that you lifted that man. This might be it for Richard. 1, 2.
And a kick out. And what's Josh got left?
Another full Nelson, probably.
And here we are, number 0.
And Richard gets out of it.
God. Oh my God.
And the claw! Richard has the claw! This might be it for Josh!
Get out of there, Josh. Get out of there, Josh.
Is Josh going to pass out? Is Josh going to pass out or is he going to get out?
In big trouble. And Richard let go.
For the pin.
And here's the pinfall. There's
1, 2.
And a kick out.
Josh just barely kicks out.
That's the heart of a champion there. Get a title belt around on his shoulder tells him so. And, oh man, Richard with these freaking hammers.
Reversals after reversals after reversals.
And Josh, God, there it is. What a freaking elbow or a wrist, whatever the hell it was.
I don't know my body parts anymore.
And Josh, telling Richard to get up. Here we go. What a Josh pulling out all the stops tonight. And
almost like another Hell's Gate? Oh, an arm bar, okay.
I didn't think I had that move in my freaking moveset. And Richard taps! What? Oh! What? Oh! Richard tapped to the arm bar.
What was that?
That wasn't even injured.
Fucking rigged.
What was that? No, Ian, you do not have a match tonight. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
We're actually coming up to our main event. What the? Josh, did you spike his?
No.
Nope.
Did you inject something into his arm?
Why would I do that? I got nothing to do that. I got no reason to do that.
Search the body.
I haven't been around Richard since
Look
like
for the check.
ever.
Look for the check that Josh slipped him to lose.
I didn't do nothing. I'm clean. I am innocent until proven.
You gave Richard a check for him to lose?
No.
You paid him to throw the match?
Why would I do that?
He just said you gave him $20,000 to throw the match.
Wait, why are we copying scripts from the other show?
Performance enhancing drugs. What a shame.
I think I need to take more.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's Terry Sabin, y'all.
Waiting for Aiden to come down.
All roads have led to this point. These guys hate each other. And Aiden's having none of it. Oh my God, it's Darren! It's Darren! Oh my God!
Darren's not letting Aiden leave this match.
Ready? Ring the bell! And...
Yo, I'm still a bit upset that Richard lost to an armbar.
He's had an off night. I think he was, he pushed his arm too hard in the gym. And so he hurt himself.
You hear this man in the stream right now, right? When he gets home and we start talking about the stream in the group chat between him and Jesse, like, man, I broke that motherfucker's arm. He's a fucking bitch. I'm gonna take that title from that man.
Sean, add me.
What?
No.
Huh?
When it happens, add me.
And Aiden.
Oh, okay, I will.
Aiden gets another drop. You know, for someone that didn't want to come into this match and wrestle, he sure as hell is laying the smackdown on freaking Terry Sabin.
I also think Terry's injured from the last match he was in when he got a 400-pound splash 3 times in a row.
That had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Nothing to do with it. This guy's Terry Sabin's been, coming out here, giving his best for these fans day in and day out. And Aiden misses the freaking crossbody. Are you kidding me? DDT! Terry Sabin. Okay, what's Terry Sabin got up his sleeve now?
Nothing, apparently. He just whiffed the drop kick.
Tried attacking the arm of Terry Sabin. Nowhere to go.
Aiden's coming back. Atomic drop.
Man, if he keeps hitting that atomic drop, I think whole Terry Sabin's going to have to get that looked at later on.
Later on, I'd look at it right now. Hello, big boy. 1, 2, and Terry kicks out.
And Aiden with another atomic drop.
This man is
another
just
leg drop.
hitting Terry. The name of the match is, how many times can I hit Terry's nuts?
And
leg drop. This match has turned out to be very one-sided. Hey guys, Sasha Grey is live. She's just chatting.
Who's Sasha Grey?
Ex-porn star.
Oh, really now?
Yeah. The fact that I just had an ad was a great reminder to resub next week. Yes, sir, I do appreciate you resubbing. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I do appreciate it. Oh, Aiden just missed a swanton bomb.
And drop kick. Terry Sabin with a drop kick. Yeah, I just got to get another free sub from one of my streaming friends.
Yo, I was on this man's stream yesterday, right? I said, oh, hey, buddy. And he was like, oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. You tired? I'm pretty tired, too. And so I started typing in his chat. I said, hey, man, I'm be streaming tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Nothing.
I could have swore I said something.
Nope. And then I hear some girl in the background, and I'm like, oh, he's watching one of his overseas friends' streams. That's who he's playing with in Fall Guys right now. I'm not important enough. So I was like, bye, buddy.
You're totally important enough, boo.
Wow.
And here comes Aiden. Leg drop.
Almost cried about it. It was sad.
I cried because I didn't see your last message.
Aiden's going for that swanton bomb. This might be it for Terry.
And no, another knee. He brings the knees up again.
Terry good at reversing this shit. Oh my god. Knee to the arm.
And the kick.
Ooh, nice crossbody. Who was that?
Your demon seed.
Maddox.
Did you find my wallet yet?
I looked for it everywhere.
Oh, well, keep looking. Keep looking.
Yo, Aiden, the tides have turned. The tables have turned.
You find my wallet yet?
The turn of tables.
I can't buy it.
Well, keep looking.
No.
Oh, Aiden's got the guillotine in.
Let it keep going.
Is Aiden going to tap? Did I say Aiden twice? I meant Terry.
Man, Aiden is still fighting.
Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker from Aiden. And
Twist of fate.
God.
And the pin.
There it is. There's
One.
There's
Two.
and Terry Saban loses. Aiden.
Terry Saban is on a losing streak right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, sucks to suck, Sean. Sucks to suck.
Aiden is the only two-time United States champion we've had. No? Yeah, we've had. Not Aiden. Terry's the two times United States champion.
Hell.
Aiden is the current. No, he's not. He's a $1 million champion. He's the United States champion.
You found my wallet yet?
I can't find it.
I don't care if you can't find it. Fact of the matter is,
Yo, there is a lot of tag teams. Tag team? Oh, no, there's only 2. I'm tripping.
so we're gonna go and we're gonna try to find it.
But alright, that's the stream, everybody. I was going to do 2, but I can just wait till Friday to do this one. But everybody who came by, hi. Until next time. Bye.
I can't leave without my freaking wallet.